What's up, YouTube? Car 220 and welcome back to another part. The last part ended with my game crashing, believe it or not. Anyway, so instead of fighting that battle again and taking another 20 minutes of my time, I decided to pull back. I wanted to, attack Montreal maybe instead with the bridge. Instead, it pulled me back on this side in front of this French army. Now I have an opportunity to intercept them, and I believe that is an ambush. So let's fight this. Getting rid of these big armies like this will also help me take over that territory there, and I can use it to further replace my troops that I've lost. Probably that I'm gonna lose in this battle. Either way, this First Indian campaign has been a little frustrating with the various game crashes or not the Empire being a little glitchy. Okay, so. It doesn't look like an ambush. We're just gonna meet them, I guess. That's good. Hopefully topography is a lot better than the last battle. If you're wondering what topography means, it means like the landscape and the layout. We do not have... I'm gonna put these two units behind these cannons here. Take them off, fire at will. That way you have large ranks of men on both sides. We also have our cavalry and our cannons are all set up, so let's intercept the French. If our cannons can actually hit anything. Yeah, that fire by rank is literally the best technology for military. You absolutely need that. Your infantry will get slaughtered without it. Oh yes, I do have my Rangers also. I like that idea of putting the Rangers in the woods. Usually what with this primitive artillery, I mean it's not primitive, it's like 24 pounders. So you only use the first row. And my men overall will beat these guys. They're just light cavalry and they charge right into a block of these guys. We do not have bayonets though, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna turn these guys on fire at will when I need them, but I want my Rangers to take some first shots on these musketeers. Now, if they had timed that better, I'd say that was a good idea. Actually, if these guys get in range and start taking shots, which looks like they're about to do, that would be that was a good idea then to charge in. I just realized we're at a disadvantage. We are in the woods though, and that's going to make a big difference. Empire's being a little glitchy today. Oh, if we had cancer shot, these guys would be so screwed. So let me get this straight. You have the general right in front of you. Oh! That was a good shot. Cannons, you have done your duty. Do not want these guys getting involved with my artillery there. You'll notice the accurate fire coming from my Rangers. So on this side we're doing okay. We fought off their cavalry. Looks like the French are shattered here. With their general down. Are these guys still firing? Stop firing, guys. Looks like we shattered them though. Yeah, just can you imagine if your general, was killed by a cannonball? The loading screen we saw was like Charles XII's last words, "Don't be afraid," and then he got killed. So it's like, yeah. Losing a leader can be absolutely devastating. If you look at the American invasion of Quebec during the American Revolutionary War, the general they were attacking the city from two sides at nighttime, and some Canadian, or you guess you call them like British Canadian guys, were on the wall and they saw the American army, so they just fired their cannon and then ran off, and that by chance actually killed the general leading that assault, so his men lost heart and pulled back. And that's why it was unsuccessful. The fact is that half the American forces pulled back. So, one general gone, your main leader can destroy your morale. I'm just having these guys taking more shots at these guys as they run away. See if the musketeers want to get some more action. These guys remind me, well, they're early US. These are like the first. The Army Rangers can trace their heritage back to these guys. These guys can't even hit us yet, which is good. Is that more cavalry? I'm gonna move up my main forces here. So our Rangers are dealing some death to those guys there. Meanwhile, we have some more French coming out of the trees. And their cavalry has been intercepted by our infantry. Yeah, our musket guys are not that accurate. 47% accuracy. How much are these guys? 62. You can notice a difference though when all those guys shoot. So we outnumber these guys. Why not just permanently shatter them, as we've done to both of those units? Well, okay, one of them was still around. Okay, now we're gonna launch a cavalry in the 24-pounder, and we should win the battle. It looks like they have some more 24-pounders. So we're gonna finish this battle off with our cavalry as the French forces begin to withdraw after they've shattered. Washington, however, oh goodness, I did not even see that. If I get George Washington killed, okay, we should intercept them that way. Wow. This is why you gotta be careful when you triple speed. The French like to get behind your lines. Oh, those are those guys that ran off with our limbers. Okay, those guys got destroyed. Once again, oh, those guys are not broken. Those guys are not shattered. We better make sure those guys shatter. Okay, we got some more guys here. With these natives, I'm just going to charge them. Seems to be the most effective way. These guys are going to run off. So we've intercepted this army. Look at those guys are now shattered. We've shattered all the French artillery for pretty minor casualties. So I'll just let my guys... Yep, okay, those guys are all shattered. Okay, where are the rest of the French? Should be giving me victory any second now. Yep. Heroic victory. It was indeed heroic. Oh, I like this quote by Charles V. About speaking different languages to different people. Okay, so 250 men lost and 1,100 killed, roughly. So, you know, pretty good odds. That's what, a 4-to-1 kill-death ratio. And that's going to make the French think twice. Just intercept these little units and take them out.
Yes, my lord.
Should actually be a good base. So we're going to set up a minor military base here so I need to get my income up so I can retrain my troops. I kind of don't want these guys anymore because I need the money, frankly, to retrain my troops, you know, after these battles. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make sure this army is all nice and healthy again. And a couple turns. Yeah, healthy, good. Then we're going to march over to this fort. Alright, okay. Then we're going to hit Montreal, which is a full military garrison right now. Go through this fort and take on Quebec and win the campaign. Let's see, which has more wealth? You guys have about 1,400. You guys have 8. Oh, that's a problem. I have some colonial militia. That should help out. It's interesting because I had all this territory, I recall, last time. Maybe I didn't. Definitely on Maryland and stuff. I'm still not sure is that accurate. I'm pretty sure during the French and Indian War, the Iroquois did not control Maryland and Pennsylvania. Pretty sure we have the colonies. The Iroquois are protesting, but they've calmed down now, which is good. George Washington's path has been blocked. This guy's actually... Oh, well. Wait a second. Are you kidding me? You're giving them the odds against a full stack army? Well, I think we're going to quickly fight this battle. I don't know about you guys. Well, actually, you're just watching, so... I'm definitely going to quickly fight this battle. I mean, when they... 60 man versus 1,400? How is that in their favor? All I'm going to do is just charge my cavalry right in. Cavalry. Line infantry. Actually, I could just use my rangers to pick off their cavalry. George Washington's unit has been healed. I wonder if George Washington can die. I'm pretty sure that most of the characters, I've not seen a general that's been able to be alive. Like, we have Napoleon, like, you know, he can't die in Napoleon Total War, or the Duke of Wellington. Yep, got him just in time. Oh! That was a brutal shot. I like the Indian music we're playing. Just a note on music in Empire Total War. Always appeal the claims with Merlin Phonophile, who claims music on this game, because they don't actually own it. Also, when you're doing these videos, it would really help to have a license from Creative Assembly. It's very easy to apply for one. So I'd suggest doing that. See, look, even with all my guys shooting, they're still not killing like any of those guys. Too bad they don't have fire by rank in Napoleon. I mean, the gun shoots so fast anyway, right? I mean, would it be complete overkill? It probably would be. I like this picture. It's what the this is the ambush of General Braddock, which George Washington was actually a part of. Why'd I just jump up there? Okay, we're gonna hold you guys under siege. Why does the AI not come out of their castles? Their little forts? I do not know, but I'm gonna use it. Why take casualties when you need them? I mean, that's what Washington would have done anyway. If you can surround the enemy and not take any losses, why wouldn't you? Montreal will come out, there's no question. And they're even getting reinforcements from those guys. If Montreal surrenders, didn't think so. Okay, we're gonna fight Montreal now. So I'm kind of blazing through this second half of the campaign. So we take out a lot of these guys at Montreal. We capture that. The guys in the fort are coming to reinforce, so I gotta watch out for those guys. And then after that, I think we'll go right on, we'll recoup our forces in Montreal, and then push on to Quebec. And win this, and then we'll start the Revolutionary War, which will be quite fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I mean, I do like my country after all, and Empire Total War is the only game that has America in it. They could add America and Napoleon, but it wasn't even focused on that. Okay, so they're going to attack me. Once again, funky topography. I almost feel like I got to do this manually. Can't just deploy nice and easy. Okay, I want to like... don't want to give the French the woods here. I don't want to give them a massive hill advantage. I use my rangers to get some, get some range on these guys, frankly. And that killed quite a couple. Stop, stop, stop! The guys are in front of you. That's what I get for leaving them on fire at will. Okay, now I don't want to get caught with the enemy reinforcements coming, so they're coming from over there, which is kind of good for me. There's actually quite a few of them, so these guys will form the right flank detachment. In fact, that's artillery. Oh, that's Colonial Light Cap. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have these guys go there, and one unit go here to kind of protect the flank. So 3 out of 4 of those units will now line up over here, especially to protect Washington and the cannons. Okay, now theoretically, you can start blasting these guys. That house is going to get destroyed. Good. We got one guy. That's good. They're all just like stacked up there. Nice little bridge. That'd be kind of fun to have a battle, you know, shooting across the water. Their cannons are poorly positioned. Let's see if any of these horses get hit. Either way, they're about to get shot by small arms. Look how inaccurate we are. Not even firing at once. I mean, let's be honest, the British colonials weren't a real kind of like army. I mean, we were mostly made up of militiamen, right, with George Washington. Now, I'm slightly worried that, frankly, they're just going to come up here and start shooting down. Which is a real problem. Where are these Rangers at? Okay, I'm going to move these guys up. Let's form a little bit thicker blocks here. I'm sure once these guys are in range of the Rangers that they're going to start rapidly falling, because we know how accurate the Rangers are. Which they more or less just did. Wow, these guys are just... Yep, let's send out the Colonial Militia. This guy's a cool hat. You see that? Awesome. Okay, just to protect our cannons, we did form this line, which is a good idea. As you can see, those guys just got devastated. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't push up to the fort now, because frankly, there's no reason I shouldn't. I'm just gonna push them to the fort in our own way. These guys must be shattered, that's what I thought. Good. Good, good, good. These guys are getting shot at still. Computer, if you're gonna make a run for the cannons, you gotta commit fully. British colonials, that's how we do it. Everyone thought, like, French was at one time the most spoken language in the world. I'm gonna go finish these guys off. So French was the most popular language in the world at one time, and it's still probably one of the top languages to speak, because they have many African countries speak French. Germans also kind of, a decent amount of people speak from various parts of Europe speak German. Austria, Germany. Luxembourg speaks German, I think. Switzerland speaks a couple languages. Speaks Swiss German. Also, when the AI attacks, they should actually... Why are we walking? Should actually attack. These guys... Steady. We're in that fight anyway. We might actually push on. So the problem with the AI here, well, one, they have Indians that can go, like, literally invisible. Is they put their cans on the other side of this thing. So what that did was it actually it actually destroyed that part, so we can't even climb it. And we just killed all their horses. Oh nice, they're charging me again. I wonder if they'll come out now that we're on top of the hill. Let's see, our cavalry won that fight, which is a good thing. I'm going to now use them to... Oh, we do have a problem. Okay, they're coming out of the fort at various entrances, so... Just want to make sure we have all these areas covered. Let's move 2 line infantry stretched out there. And we're also going to put 2 line infantry here. There's the general himself. The general commanding Quebec. As he fights with my rangers. We do not have bayonets. Let's see if he'll go down. He hasn't gone down yet. There he goes. Killed by a ranger. This is like the perfect... I don't know why my cavalry. Did they got caught there, didn't they? By medicine men? No, musketeers. Okay, one of my cavalry just got caught and destroyed. Unfortunately, I did not see that. This is where the real battle is. You know what? These guys' morale must be suffering here. Let's just melee charge them. Feeling pretty confident. Plus these guys are picking us off. Like, look how many men we've lost there. Wow, those guys got decimated. Still firing. Look at this guy with his... The drummer boy with his sword. Brilliant. So they're pretty much in retreat except for this pocket here. Gotta say, these guys did not want this fort to be taken. Let's put our rangers up there. Yeah, quite a lot of dead French on this field. I mean, not an equal number of us, but I need to get more men into this. This is where the a major part of this battle is being fought. I mean, if I can push over there, my goal is to get these guys deployed down here, so we can actually start shooting in the backs of these guys. And you know, they're pretty accurate, so. Okay, I don't know what you think you're doing, but get on that wall. Not to mention, these guys are all pretty surrounded on like 3 sides. '12th and the 14th, and then we also got these guys. And even the cannon's trying to come out now. These Rangers are so cool. I gotta start using some more of these kind of guys in my grand campaigns and skirmisher type units. Oh, I should probably stop shooting my cannons. Because frankly, we're walking across that. Oh, they all routed. Well, that was kind of a massacre. Minus my cavalry. Heroic victory. I think we're going to end the part once we get back to the loading screen, because we're about 20 minutes here, I think. 25. Okay, so this part was a little bit longer, but I thought it was important. 283 men lost, and we decimated the French.
The siege is lifted.
Good. I probably should have read that. Okay, we'll complete episode 2 when we capture Quebec. Which means we're going to starve these guys out of that fort after we replenish our minor losses. And I'm going to shoot that, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go eat dinner first and then shoot that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Leave a like if you did. Feel free to comment. Any comments on the history of the War of 1812. Or if you have any questions, that'd be great. This is Call Foreman 22. This is Call of Duty Foreman 221 signing off. Hope you enjoyed.